Thanks for tuning in. This is the Sweet Cyclists. Today we're going to be looking at the MaxxHaul foldable floor stand. So here we have the floor stand in its box. I want to thank MaxxHaul for actually sending this out to be reviewed. What makes this product kind of interesting is the fact that the price point is very low. If we run over the specs quickly, you can see this is a little bit over 20 bucks. It can handle everything from 20 to 29 inch wheels. And it has a swing arm design, all aluminum, and it's only less than 6 pounds, so it's very portable and compact. So it's a pretty attractive package. If we take it out of the plastic, you see everything is fully assembled. So this is one of the kind of a boring unboxing where you just take it out of the box, no assembly. And here it is. You get instruction manuals, which is kind of funny. They mention you need to be using safety glasses, apparently to park your bike. Put that aside. See the product itself fully assembled. It has a swing arm design, aluminum construction, and the finish is actually pretty nice. You can see it's this kind of a metallic paint on the aluminum. Hardware is exposed nuts and bolts. And then the bottom arms, the stabilizers, are actually single pieces that are riveted on. And that's one kind of deviation from like the Topeak. Otherwise, it has the same design. So this is a swing arm design. You have this little spring here, and that kind of holds resistance. If I pull it up, you'll see there's a set pin on the side, and that'll lock it in place. You simply pull that to release it. So a little bit of a two-arm procedure. So I lift it off, and then I can fold it again. So let's take a closer look at the fit and finish of the MaxxHaul folding floor stand. This is actually sold on Amazon and it's pretty well reviewed. However, with most things on Amazon, the reviews are a little all over the place. Some people say it's falling apart out of the box, while other people say it's the best thing they've ever used in their life. So if we do a kind of 360 view, you have the plastic kind of rotatable piece where your wheel would fall. We have this nice aluminum with kind of a metallic flake paint job. Smooth finish. You have these rubber legs with kind of some extra flashing on there, which is not surprising at this price point. The hardware itself looks pretty nice. You have rivets on the bottom holding these stabilizer arms. Come around, you get the warning sticker for the pull pin, the safety pin that'll hold it up. We have the shock little spring here to kind of hold it up. These pieces are all aluminum as well. You can see these are little Allen keys. If we come around, a nut on this side, rubber end pieces. If we go ahead and open it up, you can see the operation is pretty good. The spring kind of prevents it from falling back and kind of gives it some tension. However, to drop this, you do have to release the set pin. And this is kind of a two-arm operation, not as easy to use. In terms of fit and finish, let's look at a competitor. Here on the right, I have a Topeak lineup stand. This is $65. I've done a full review on this. I'll put a link in the top right. And on the left, we have the MaxxHaul. Right off the bat, you can see this kind of aluminum polished design is a little fancier to look at and expected at this kind of price point. The other big thing is MaxxHaul is able to save a lot of money by not making the legs foldable. So you see on the Topeak, these are all foldable. And that means you can really get a more compact, portable design. So that's something to consider if you really want to travel with this. You can throw it in the back of your car, while the Topeak you can actually throw in your backpack. And I've actually done that before, so this is a little bit lighter versus the MaxxHaul and smaller. But otherwise, dimensionally, I think they're almost identical. One other thing to consider is the mechanism itself. So for the Topeak, they use a button design. So if you look at the top here, and that actually releases the arm. So you just pull up, pull back, and then pull down. So easier to use versus this kind of set pin design. But I think otherwise pretty impressed. Everything seems to work as described. And you get all the same features you get with the lineup, but at a much lower price. So here we have the MaxxHaul floor stand with my Zip 2001 attached. You can see to take it on and put it off, pretty simple. And the rubber arms on the bottom actually work a little bit better. You don't actually have to put your foot on there to prevent it from moving away. And you can see I can move it around pretty well. It doesn't really fight me or anything. In terms of stability, you can see I can go pretty high angles without it really falling over. There is a little bit of play because of the bottom portion doesn't have a lot of contact surface, so you can see you can actually wiggle your bike a bit. That could be improved if they add the little rubber stands on the bottom. So here's a closer look at the stand with my bike on it. As you can see, everything works pretty well. You don't even have to put your leg on the stand to prevent it from rolling because of the little rubber end pieces. So you can see I just kind of push back. That black plastic wheel on the back will rotate and kind of fall into place. My only concern here is this piece here. That is actually aluminum and doesn't have a very big contact surface, so that means I can actually have side-to-side play. But otherwise pretty stable. Aside from this little side-to-side action, I think everything holds pretty well and it won't fall over. So I think overall pretty pleased with it. I think stability is good. There's a couple of cost-cutting measures they did with these non-foldable arms. But aside from that, I think it's a pretty well-built product and kind of hard to beat at 20-something bucks. Now let's go over some of the pros and cons of the MaxxHaul folding floor stand. I think some of the pros are the affordable price. At 20-something dollars, it's pretty hard to beat. And the other pros is the compact folding swing arm design. I really like this design. It's very versatile, has great stability, and great compatibility with different size wheels. Some of the cons are, I think the knob for the folding arm release is a little hard to use. It's kind of a two-arm operation compared to the Topeak, which can be done with one hand. The bottom kind of stabilizer legs do not fold. So it's a little larger, especially when it's fully folded. You can't quite put it in your backpack. And it's only offered in one single color, this kind of gray powder-coated design. So now that we've gone over the pros and cons, let's give this thing a final rating. I think out of 10, this is an 8.5. I would say it's an affordable compact floor stand. And for the price, it's very hard to beat. It provides the stability and versatility you need. It'd be nice if the arms folded and had a little tighter tolerances so the bike wouldn't go side to side. But overall, very impressed. It's definitely far better than some of the lower cost eBay folding versions as well. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help the channel. Follow us on Instagram at The Sweet Cyclists and visit our website at thesweetcyclist.com for more content. This is Sweet Cyclists reminding you to enjoy the ride.